my name is Alex and I'm from the Mentoring Effect, and I have with me Mark Hansel today. And I invited him because he's an expert in marketing and branding, and I would like him to tell me a few things and answer a few of my questions, especially because he's our guest speaker for the next week event. Hey, Mark.
Hi, Alex. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Thank you for coming. And I would like to probably straight away ask a few questions about you. If you can introduce yourself and tell us something about you and probably something funny as well.
So yes, my name is Mark Hansel. I have a business called Granddog Design and Branding, and I've got 25 years experience within the advertising marketing industries. I suppose a funny little thing is back when I was in London, I worked on a project with Hugh Jackman before he became Wolverine or before he became the Greatest Showman. And yeah, he was it was amazing to work with somebody that before he became famous.
Yeah, thank you very much for that. I was actually hoping that you will mention that. Because I know there was like, oh, this is very interesting. Yeah. Look, I would like to ask you a few things because I know your brand is everywhere. I noticed that all around the social media, LinkedIn, Facebook, and you have so many shiny posts. That will be my other question. But I know you're doing branding or rebranding. My question is how I can know that I actually need rebranding for my company or for some other companies.
Well, I suppose there's a few instances where you might need branding initially, or you may want to rebrand your business. Initially, when you need branding is when you're starting a business. So you obviously have a product or a service that you want to sell, and how do you go about selling that or putting that into the market? And branding is part of that message. I think the thing with branding is, and people assume that branding is just your logo. But branding is actually, it's not just your logo. Branding is a feeling that people have and they identify with your products, your services, your company. So your logo is a small part of the branding, how you convey your messages to your audience, how you talk to them, how you interact with them across all touch points within your business, from your website through to your marketing collateral, through to your business cards, through to your Facebook and social posts. And it's basically their interpretation of the way they feel about your business, as opposed to a visual clue like a logo or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. That means when I have feeling that for example, that I'm already running business a few years, but I'm not sure if my brand is okay or if it's, if it's good for the industry, if the colors are fine, like I will call you and you will do some kind of analysis, or how you, like, what you're going to check, how you're going to find out. That's for me, it's like a big thing because I don't have any idea how you will find out that actually I need rebranding.
Well, I suppose the easiest way to look at that is to ask you how you interpret your business, and is that particular branding personal to you? Does it reflect the image that you want it to reflect? And if you decide that it's not, whether it be dated, whether it's just is not reflective of your actual branding, then I think what we need to do is we look at why, the reasons it's not. And the other step is to look at your target market and look at how they interpret what you've got out there. Whether we do a survey, whether we look at what your competitors are. And when you look at the competitors, you look at both the good and the bad competitors, the guys that are doing it really well and then the guys that are probably doing it not so well. And look for similarities, look for a point of difference, and then adapt that through to how it reflects best on the products or your personality that you're trying to sell.
Okay, is there any particular color for industry? Because I know there are, like, colors are evoking some kind of emotions, and I remember that was like an old saying, like if you can't eat, you should put your balls, I don't know, orange color, and if you are too anxious and you have a lot of energy, you shouldn't have a lot of red color around yourself. And I think you should have green because that's calming down. And for me, it's more question probably because I'm using the first logo was like a gold and black or gold and white because we are basically a luxurious product for some people. And but on other sides of using yellow and it's just I'm not sure if that like colors like you actually recognizing colors and you say like okay this color is great for your industry or
look there's lots of studies and things like that, and I mean there's a whole heap of information about the psychologies of colors and the various effects. Like you say, you know, red is an exciting color, but at the same time, and each color would have a positive and a negative effect. So red would be an exciting, a vibrant, an energetic color, but red can also mean stop, or it could mean, you know, blood. So it depends how you interpret that. And there are certain industries that have colors that are, I suppose, related to them. You know, generally the finance and the banking industry will be a blue because it's a trusted color. It's cool, it's calm, it's collected. And then, you know, the environmentally friendly companies or eco companies or natural companies tend towards their greens and the browns and the sort of the warm hues. And then obviously, I suppose the classic example would be sort of a feminine company, and generally pinks are related to that.
Yeah, that's true.
So there is psychology behind it, but I don't think I like it to restrict what I do because, you know, there's lots of companies that are complete disruptors to that market. And it's just do something a little bit different, you know. It also depends. I mean, sometimes your business brand or your name of your business might be a certain color, you know, but it's not, you know, for example, Orange Mobile in the UK, you know, what have Orange's got to do with telecommunications? You know, what have Apple's got to do with computers? So yeah, you know, originally, and if we go back to the Apple example, I mean, they had the Apple logo, which hasn't changed in 25 odd years. But the reason they very first sort of Apple logo had all those colors in it was purely because that was the first computer to have a color screen. And that was a reflection of that.
Okay, I didn't know that. I believe we will know about these examples a little bit more at our meeting or at our event.
Yes, I've got a few.
I really can't wait for that. And I have actually one more question because I know you're presenting your logo or all your posts and everything is yellow. And I'm just curious why you choose yellow or why the color?
Yellow for me is an exciting color. It's bright, it's the sunshine, and I think it's a happy color. But at the same time, it's a color that basically stops you. Visually, it's an arresting color. So you kind of see something with yellow and you go, whoa, you know, and that's part of exactly that, you know, it draws your eye to, you know, I mean, if I look at you, you've got a red jacket on, a white top, but my eyes constantly drawn to the yellow of the mentoring effect, because it's on that black background, and it's something that just jumps out. So I wanted something that was fun, a little bit quirky, and, you know, something that caught your eye and visually caught your attention.
Yeah, I know. I will just try to keep it short. That means I'm not going to ask you more questions, but probably next interview will be a little bit going deeper as well in your branding, because I like your name as well of the company, because I think it's very interesting. And look, I will probably just finish this and let people come to our Thursday meeting, and that will be 9th of April. We always start every week, and that's 9:30 a.m. Perth time. And I would love to have you there, and I can't wait to see your presentation and talk about branding. Looking forward to it.
Thanks, Alex. I look forward to it.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.